Anybody ask me where I'm going?
Where I'm going.
My Lord.
Oh, going up yonder. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard, bro. That's happening.
That'll be a stupid sample.
Mark ass nigga don't get no love. East side niggas smoking West Coast drugs. West side bitches giving West side love. On the West side posted with my West Coast thugs. Nigga looking hard like he motherfucking knew me.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. We are back again with another episode of the What You Talking About
podcast, baby.
And today we got a special guest, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who he is, man. It's your dog TRum.net.
And y'all already know it's your boy B, man. Podcast shouting.
Yeah, ain't nothing but a podcast daddy, you hear me? So we out here.
Oh, man.
And we on.
Who we
you know
out
what I'm
here
saying?
with?
We on. I'm gonna hold it up for him, man.
Shit up, bro.
We on.
We got a lot of explaining to do.
Can y'all,
a lot
do y'all
of talking
understand
about
what
what
that
we
is?
got.
Them two
Boy,
light
you see them
switches
two
in
light
the
switches?
own position.
Come on with it, man.
We on like that.
Just like that.
Yeah,
Bro,
And we're gonna
introduce
introduce our guy, man.
Who we got, man?
Went to his album listening experience. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely that.
Caught
Definitely
a stupid vibe, found out some new things, and
I just feel bad for all the people who wasn't there because
Yeah.
you missed out on something that was monumental and at a location where it's, I mean, god damn,
Historic.
bro. If you from the A, you got to know about this place, man.
nostalgic.
I mean,
It's all that.
an
but we was-
experience, dog.
But they couldn't because it was exclusive. It was exclusive.
I know.
It was exclusive. Don't forget.
Exclusivity.
But we let me start talking, man. Introduce my dog, man.
Come on with
Mr. Josh
Owens.
Owens.
What up, partner?
Man, good to be
Welcome,
here,
my
bro.
dog.
What's going on,
It's
black
good to
man?
be here, man. Thank y'all,
Man, this is a treat, bro. Because after what I witnessed, this is a treat for me, man. And I really hope that the people who are watching this show right now, man, feel the same shit that I felt, man, when I first met this brother, man. But hey, man, I appreciate you being here, man.
Thank you, man. That's
For
real,
real.
bro.
I appreciate you being
Take
here.
With
the
the
time.
history and who you
Serious
know, who
business.
I know.
Come on,
Early.
man.
How
It's
all this came
crazy,
together.
man.
Early. Caught us
Full
early.
circle.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before shit really get the goddamn popping, bro.
That's
Because at that point, shit, we already all in there.
Right.
Y'all gonna be like, shit, we had the first interview with this.
Early, because we knew though. Like I said, man, I heard like 2 years ago. I heard your brother put some shit on his page, and I was like, God. So I listened to something else, and I hit him on the inbox. I said, man, your little brother can rap, or in the comment or something. I'm like, this nigga, he one of the next ones. He one of them ones, nigga. That was 2 years ago. Then I hear this. He had this shindig. We had to be there. Me and B pulled up. Oh my goodness, man.
Hey,
Go
hey,
ahead, man. Go
Shit was
ahead,
hard,
man.
Even when y'all
Tell them folks
walked in,
about you,
bro,
man.
Like the energy and what y'all was saying, like, yeah, bro, shit, I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
David Owens.
Right.
Like, yeah, bro, told him about you, but I ain't never met you. You know
we
what I'm
were
saying?
coming,
Like,
man.
Even though if y'all niggas gonna pull up, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
to meet y'all, the love y'all gave, man, just the feedback, it's appreciated, bro.
Hey, man.
Real
Highly
talk,
respected, man. Highly respected, man. But let's get into this shit, D. Hey. Who we got, Jay? J.O. J.O. What's the background? Who is J.O.? Where does J.O. come from? Where was J.O. first introduced to this world, man? Tell me a little something about it.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I like walks on the beach and face sad.
With big booty freaks.
Nah, yeah, but shit, J.O. was introduced to this world, man, at Northside Hospital here in Georgia, you know what I'm saying, Atlanta, Georgia. Growing up, man, I grew up to two real Southern Baptist parents, you know what I'm saying? People who, you know, made sure their kids in check, went to school, all that good stuff, which is great because, you know, it made me the intelligent man that I am today. But at the same time, we was downstairs listening to, you know, everything we weren't supposed to be listening to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
already know.
Right.
And that's what, like, fueled me to become who I became. Like, I remember being on, like, the school bus, you know what I'm saying, elementary school, like, Eminem bars. You know what I'm saying? This is Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Not even. And I hate to say it like this, not even Outkast or somebody else, but Eminem bars trying to like emulate them and pretend like they was my freestyles. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, all right, y'all want to free? That's what I'm saying. Like lyrically, and it's something that just drew me to like the art of putting words together. You know what I'm saying? Like not only just making music, but like just, you know, I sit back with this pack of zigzags in this bag. You know what I'm saying? It does something to you. It evokes something in you.
That's real.
So I guess I always had that in me. I didn't write a song till like a project my maybe senior year or some shit like that. Yeah.
One of your first,
bro, it was like a song to Beowulf. You know the book Beowulf? Yeah, I wrote like a song for me and my homeboys. And like it was Beowulf, Grendel the monster, and some other perspective. But it was hard, and I wrote it over Outkast International Players Anthem. Oh, yeah, that was the first song I wrote. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, you know, to hear people I went to school with say, "Damn, you know, you always been poetic and you used to turn that shit to raps." I'm like, I mean, I guess, but like, I never really saw myself being a rapper for real.
So you started off, not to cut you off, but you said poetic. So was the poems hitting you first before the actual bars started coming in? Like, what started the poems? Or like, was it something that you just a teacher, or was it something that you went through? Or?
That's a good question. I actually did have a teacher, man. My English teacher, who was my 10th grade and 12th grade teacher, probably the greatest teacher I ever came in contact with. Her name was Ms. Montu. And I think she won like Teacher of the Year, like, cause everybody who came in contact with her learned something.
Right. One of them.
But she used to teach me things like, you know, literature has a meaning in it. So like if it's set in the winter, then it's surrounded around death. You know what I'm saying? If it's set in the spring, then it's meant, to like, you know, evoke or promote life.
Uplift.
You know what I'm saying? Growth, something like that. So like when I started looking at literature that way, it made me realize that there's a deeper meaning in it. You know what I'm saying? You could take this to whole new heights. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that is something. Yeah, I just learned something then, bro. Dead serious.
Oh, Miss Montu was dropping gems.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Montu, man. I need to go visit her. She probably smoked L's too, man. Pull up on you.
Probably. She want that glaucoma to kick in.
Yeah. I got that thing, Miss Montu.
Had it racks.
Yeah, all kush.
That's what's up, though, man. So it came from that. Okay. That's dope to know, man.
Yeah, for real.
So as you swung into getting to the music, I mean, was you starting on the table, or did you hear, like, was you in the room with somebody else was rapping? Because you know, a lot of times, I think some of the dopest rappers been around other people who probably been rapping, or they older brothers or whoever else, and then just sit back, they writing on their own. Don't nobody know. And niggas come out and bust some shit. You like, oh, you been writing.
Right.
Was you like one of those, or was you just straight into it? Like, man, you know what? I want to go ahead and.
Nah, I mean, all the music that I was, taking in or attracting was brought in the house by my big brother. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all went to school with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, shout out to Big Bruh. You know what I'm saying? He's a huge inspiration for this. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't exist without him. You know what I'm saying? He over there, right over there. Eating checkers. You know what I'm saying? Big Buford.
Hold the onion.
But you know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. I remember one time specifically, like, just, you know, how you have random flashes of your past in your memory, and it's just, you know, random situations. He was at Auburn when he first went there, maybe like freshman year, and I came up there as a kid, maybe 8th grade or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. He was like, man, I got this rhyme I want you to hear. I wrote this to like this Eminem song. And all I remember is I slice verbs and dice words like mice turds. Hey, right. And I was like, oh shit, nigga, like, right, that's what I'm saying. Like the again, that's what I'm saying. I ain't even heard that since. You know what I'm saying? So like that, he talking about. That's why I gotta put a nigga on the track, cause bruh go hard. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know it. Niggas be sleeping on Big Bruh. Like that nigga is.
I seen.
You know what I'm saying? Pa May from goddamn Kill Bill. Remember the Chinese dude? Yeah. That nigga's the wise sensei. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Damn.
So shouts out to him, man, 100. But that's how I really, you know what I'm saying, attracted to it or gravitated toward the music.
That's what's up, man.
How you what had impressed me, man? You can rap, but you made the majority of the beats too. The tracks. Like, how long? Like, what came? Have you been doing it just as long, or you recently picked up making beats, or what?
Nah, I started making beats for lack of resources. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I say that in the sense of like, shit, I didn't have the money to buy beats from me. Right. So like, we go on everything from like SoundClick or YouTube to download beats. But like, I started cutting my own samples and shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? You ever listen to Juicy? By Big, I'm pretty sure everybody heard that shit. Yeah. But that's the original sample, bro. Like, niggas might have like enhanced the kick or something a little bit, but ain't nothing added to that beat type shit. Right. And those the type of beats I want to rap over. Like, nigga, who raps over goddamn Stevie Wonder, Ribbon in the Sky? Right. The original version. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm going up yonder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to cut that and rap over the original and cut that shit in a way where like, I made a beat out of the song itself. Like, when I hear a song like that, like, you know, when we heard the intro, it was like, yo, nigga, that's all sample right there. Ain't nobody said no words yet. It's a minute of this shit that I can just cut and do whatever I want to with it. So like, that's how I look at songs now. And you know, that's not to say, you know, I don't have songs from other people. Like, man, my homeboy sent me a pack of beats one time, and I don't know who made them. And some of them beats are on the album. You know what I'm saying? So if they made them, then holla at me, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to not credit you for the shit. But, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who made the shit, you know what I'm saying? But I know it's hard, and if it blow up, then, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me.
He did you beat justice, son.
Bro, and that's all I wanted to do. You feel me?
You wasn't gonna get no better artists on it anyway, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you did your beat a blessing, my friend.
And I don't even know you.
We don't know you. You want to get to know you because you might have some more fire shit though.
Right, pull up. Serious. Cause shit, we can make something work. You know what I'm saying? That's good business. I promoted you. You know what I'm saying? You promoted me. Sure.
Mystery producer.
Yeah. Mystery producer made it. You know?
It was on the
now Mike Will, you know what I'm saying? John Doe made it. You know what I'm saying? On the beat.
Nigga. So as in just like you just said, you got certain tracks that you like to look for and rap over. So I noticed, man, your style is totally different than a lot of these artists. How hard is it to really focus and just lean on what you know, as opposed to, you know, getting out here trying to make a song that's
conform to the masses.
That radio's gonna automatically just
don't conform to the masses, Josh Owens.
Yeah, I mean, I think what you gotta do, what I do personally, let me say that, is I give people what I want to say and also what they want to hear. So, like, I understand the masses because I am the masses. You know what I'm saying? Right. I listen to the same music these niggas taking in.
Right, true.
So, you know, the Migos or whoever else that doesn't have the same type of style I have, like, I vibe with it. So I got to step outside of myself and say, why do people vibe with this music? You know what I'm saying? It has a hard vibe to it. Like, it serves a purpose. So, I try to do a combination of both. You know what I'm saying? There's songs like Back to the Future or Every Single Day. It give you that sub, you know what I'm saying? Something that you can ride to to just bounce your head, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm saying what I want to say, which is every single day, nigga. I do this shit every day, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So, like, that's the biggest thing, bro. Just, like, finding the medium between knowing what they want to hear and knowing what I want to say.
What you want to say.
Yeah. Trying not to compromise myself.
Well, you know, I know that's a hard job to do, but man, you make it.
I mean, but it's easy, if you stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true.
If that's not me, and I know I'm not no like sing song ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Then why would I hop on the track doing that? I'm gonna feel weird letting it come out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? So
you won't be up here feeling awkward.
Right. You know what I'm saying? When you feel that way, you know you're doing something wrong.
Like, how you up there performing? You like, bro, this don't need
this. Right.
Boy, this ain't even me.
That is something in the styrofoam. This day to give a mind blown. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit hard, bro, but like, that's not me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real though, man.
Yeah, just straight up, man. I respect it. Like, if I was in the studio, I'd be like, nigga, this shit right. That's you.
Right. I can't.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel then. Fuck it. That's like my man Jay, man, on We Own. You know what I'm saying? Like, his perspective on life, you know, compared to mine on that song meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, he had something to say. He was snapping in his own right. And it was something that people need to hear. You know what I'm saying? I done lost too many partners living life, but I'm coping. You know what I'm saying? So when you say it's night after night on every drug you could think of, can you blame them? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
Like, people gonna be like, damn, that was, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, when I listen to that shit, I understand him.
Right.
And then the hook is, y'all don't even know what we on. Because that's not what my perspective is about to be. Right. But all you need to know is we on. Because, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you know what we on. All you need to know is we on. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Crazy.
You see me, don't you?
Boy, that's respect all the way, man. Damn, I really like that song though, man. That's one of my top 3-4 jams. I got a couple of them on there too. I like them, man.
Hey man, can I interview y'all, man? Real quick, man. When the last time y'all got interviewed, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Interview, man. You
Last time I got interviewed, they ain't hired me.
Oh man. Don't call us.
I'll call you.
They look you in the eye. With the head lean.
Fuck this place.
Fuck you talk about, sir. They call you sir at the end.
Oh man.
That's funny, bro. That was a good one.
Too crazy, man.
That was a good one.
Idiot. Well, what y'all? Go ahead, man. Go ahead, proceed.
What I don't interviews. It was interviews. Somebody had interviews. Brother didn't get the job.
Hey, it went down, man. It was split second.
Oh boy.
Whew.
That's dope, man. This is a real dope setting. I want to say y'all have.
Like the set,
yeah, the feng shui. That's what it is. That's what does it, man.
Cooling.
Yeah,
just
comfortability.
We just cooling what we cooling.
Just saying that word outside.
Yeah.
Comfortability.
We just cooling what we get there cooling, man. What's been going on?
Niggas read the SAT book when we was young. You know?
Right. Yeah. Niggas watch. I don't read. I watch a lot of television. That's how I got all my education.
That's dope, cause I think bruh said that shit too one day when we was like growing up, like
TV.
Yeah, nigga, I just watch hella television.
That's,
nigga.
that's how I know I do a lot of shit, nigga. That's how I know I do.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I just.
You ever warp through time? Through a wormhole? You know what I'm saying? You know what that
ended,
is? No.
Right, nigga. What, nigga?
You ain't seen Battlestar Galactica.
Right.
You know I ain't seen that shit.
But we know what's going on. Man, what's been going on? What's been going out here in the world this week, man? What I just seen?
A church burned down.
What church?
The
Baptist. Was it Baptist?
No, it
was Catholic.
The cathedral.
Okay. When you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't like to condemn no religion, but
I
at the
seen
same
it.
time,
I seen it. Hey, look.
Somebody said don't donate to the church. Somebody said don't donate.
Nigga, what about Flint?
Say that.
What they was saying.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hell, you talking about?
What
You know
they
what I'm
said.
saying? Well, what you talking about? Shit. Yeah, I heard. This nigga gave like $300 million to a goddamn old ass 100-million-year-old church, nigga. And you can't give. Come on, bro. We got live people here on your own soil that you won't give money to. Like, man,
terrible,
you know the government on some fuck shit,
weird.
bro.
How you not give? How Flint ain't got no water good still?
But you know what's crazy? You know what I'm saying? Niggas that start speaking out about this get killed.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, yeah, nigga.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really consider that shit.
Right.
Like,
keep mine on me, partner. You come around here with that.
you know what I'm saying, man? No disrespect, first and foremost. Rest in peace, Nipsey. But I'm pretty sure that nigga kept his on him too. By listening to his music. So that mean, nigga, first and foremost, that nigga got killed by a sucker, dog.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Might have been some government shit, who knows? But from the story, nigga, he got killed by a sucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not no goddamn set up conspiracy, Dr. Sebi shit, nigga. That nigga got killed by a sucker, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
So even if you keep that thing on you, riding with it, this in your lap, like I listen back to his music. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. With your back turned.
Yeah.
You over here doing good for the community. Niggas shoot you at the Boys and Girls Club.
Nigga, wild.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that's the crazy part about this, bro. Like even when you doing good, people gonna envy that shit.
Especially
That's real. That shit's still hurting though, dog. I'm glad that people still talking about it though.
Right,
man. Regardless,
right.
you know how people like to just talk about stuff for a week or two and move it out the way. We got to keep the conversation going,
Keep
man.
it going and live that shit too.
Didn't matter. I mean, I'm not gonna say it didn't matter. It's the fact that that dude was doing something way more powerful, and it would have, I think, affected a lot of the youth that are coming up, because that is our future, the youth. So I mean, he was getting ready to affect all of that, man. So that's what they're trying to take away. So we got to continue to keep this message going, and you know, whether we do it in the name of Nip or just in the name of yourself, my brother, you know, look out for your own people, man. Yeah, but talk. Straight up, man, rest in heaven, Nip, man, all the way.
Straight up, bro. Salute, man. That nigga held a
boys do
Black fist, man.
But you know what I'm saying?
Though, man.
Like it's crazy because I saw DJ Clue, I think, and he said some shit like, you know, I'm pretty sure Nip didn't even know he would be this big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I was telling y'all at the venue. Even when bruh died, like, who kills Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's too much of a positive person. So,
Right.
like, it's like shooting Martin Luther King, bro.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who does that?
It's the same-
Every time you
same
see this
effect.
person, he's putting out positive energy. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
So, like,
it's the same effect, man. As like you just said, as a Martin Luther King or Tupac or whatever the case, man. It's the same type of effect, I think. But it's been doing. I hope it's been doing some good in LA. Of course, I'm not out there.
Right.
We're not out there, can't see for ourselves. But I really do hope that it's starting somewhere, because it's got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, whether the ripples, I think the ripples are going throughout the whole country or whatever the case may be. So up in New York, especially down here in the South, you got some people still riding around, just, remembering him, man.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
niggas still, that's
what
what
it is.
I
marathon
noticed.
continues.
Exactly.
That's what I had noticed. Niggas was bumping Nipsey. I'm like, damn, that shit really like went pop.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nigga
I like
bumping, nigga
Nipsey.
bumping
I ain't gonna
Nipsey.
front. Like the Marathon, the last album he just dropped, that was the first one I ever heard of his. When it first came out on Tidal, of course, I was listening to it then when it first came out.
Right.
And then I got hooked on him just like that. You know, so I'm so upset because I can't hear no more, music. So I gotta go to the older catalog. But now I can't hear no new shit. I can't hear no more growth.
We're waiting for some new
That's what
But
you
he
take
dropped
away
so many
from.
gems. Like, when you go back and listen to him now, you know what I'm
still,
saying?
yeah.
Like, bro, like, he was dropping gems the whole time. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even Erykah Badu one time, she tweeted, like, nigga, I've been telling y'all niggas about this shit forever, but all y'all hear is call Tyrone.
Right.
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Like,
right,
ain't that the
right.
truth, bro?
That's true,
Like,
man.
Erykah been goddamn conscious, bro.
Yeah.
Dude been on her shit.
But all,
man.
like, Andre, he been conscious. All y'all niggas hear is, hey, y'all. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
That's all they want.
sorry,
That's how
Miss
they
Jackson.
want niggas to hear.
You heard him on that new shit though.
Man, that shit on
what's your boy name, man?
Anderson .Paak?
Yes.
Dog.
You ain't hear?
Jesus.
I was somewhere there.
That nigga spazzed on that verse, bro. Like,
Dre
whoa,
back, but
whoa,
3K is
whoa,
back.
I got to hear it good.
Yeah, man.
I got to hear it. Who some of your I don't know what to say influences because not as far as style, because you got your own shit going, but who is some motherfuckers you like really fuck with on the music side?
Yeah. Off the top, I had to say Andre 3K.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once I caught his music, it was high school, but it had already dropped. So I was going back, like you said, listening to old catalogs. And just, like, respecting the fuck out of it, bro. Like, if you hear this nigga, like, gangster shit verse, bro. Gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Outcast with a K, yeah, niggas is hard. Harder than a nigga trying to impress God.
Nigga.
Pull your whole deck, fuck pulling your card. And still grab my guitar and take a walk in the park. Like, nigga, get out of here. Who's saying that? Who does that?
Back
You know what I'm
then.
saying? Second,
who's
you know, it's
saying
crazy.
that?
I have a whole top five, but
saying
like
that?
as we had this conversation, bro, Lil Wayne comes to mind second. Because the drought, nigga, the dedications,
man.
bruh. I was just listening to Wayne earlier. Like, this nigga,
mixtape
is, oh my
better than
God.
niggas' album,
bro.
That nigga was
bro,
saying
that
shit,
nigga ate
bro.
up the Pac shit, the dun 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 dun, bro. Oh my God,
Wayne,
I'm gonna
I
put some
think-
diamonds in my wrist. That nigga said I'm about to go get surgery and put some diamonds in my wrist.
Ignorant.
Bro,
that shit was hard.
nigga-
Like niggas is saying something. That's why I said we was having a conversation outside. Like
Right.
even trap rappers back in the day, the niggas was saying something.
Right,
Like
niggas was still
there was, you know, I hate to say it like this, but a lyricism to him. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it that way because lyrics is like it's in a conscious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You would
Genre
think about it.
nowadays.
Right,
like,
right.
But even the trap niggas like T.I., bro, if you listen to a T.I. album today, that nigga is snapping,
Yep.
bro.
T.I. is a rapper.
Lyrically snapping.
Rapping,
he can
bro.
hold his own on the song with Eminem. He's done it.
He's done it. He's
T.I.
done
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
T.I.
This nigga
T.I. is
has
a
countless
rapper, bro.
hits.
Yeah, T.I.
Straight
That's
rapper.
what I'm saying.
He make money. He can make
But he's
money
from
rap.
the trap, so like you're a trap rapper, nigga. But
Right.
like it's tiers to this shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I come from that you know, middle generation where like I grew up on Soulja Boy, I did the dance,
Right.
but I was listening to Outkast and looking up to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I always wondered how long would Outkast in the music that I grew up on, how long would it
Effect.
resonate, and how long, you know, would it go down in, you know, in different, you know, histories, or not history, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Generations.
Right.
But I see it's still affecting. It has an effect on those who want to go look for it. But did you have to go look for it, or was it
Nah,
there?
I mean I had a brother, you know what I'm saying?
See what I'm
Luckily.
saying?
Right.
But like Atlanta culture's so strong, bro. Like Atlanta's forever. You know what I'm saying? Think
yeah,
about when the
straight
Super
up.
Bowl came here. Nigga, we motherfucking put on everybody from Kilo Ali to goddamn Monica to Carrie Hilson out this bitch. Like Jermaine
Everybody.
Dupri did the shit.
Speak on
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Like nigga, we out here. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody,
Atlanta
right.
been doing this shit. Nigga, we
ATL,
rag topping and
ho.
goddamn. These niggas came out on the stage on skates,
man.
bruh.
Nigga,
Them niggas came out there on skates, like nigga, like the
Right.
ATL, the movie, nigga. We been
Right.
doing skates, like
Right,
type shit.
heavy,
You
heavy.
know
I
what
love
I'm saying?
my city, man.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why Outkast live forever, because Atlanta's forever. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
That's what made me so happy to be from here, especially in the times we in. Because like I'm a bit of both. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I read something a long time ago where it was talking about like the evolving chromosomes or some weird shit. But like, at first people were super spiritual and stupid, right?
Right.
And then they got smart and stopped being spiritual, right? But the third level is to be smart and spiritual. So it's like Kaioken Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan God Goku. You know what I'm saying? Like you a god because you smart and tapped into your spirit.
At the same time.
That's what I'm
Make sure
saying.
you
So
are,
now
right.
it's not just
Elite.
well, like science. Think about science and religion. You know what I'm saying? Niggas
Yeah.
is like, well, it can't be religion if it's science because science proves that it's all broken down to the cells and the quantum realm and shit. But they're like, nah, just feel it in your spirit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
But if you combine the two and understand, like, feeling it in your spirit activates the quantum realm.
Boy, go ahead on, man.
Hey, this nigga,
You know what I'm saying?
this
Like,
nigga finna
you
make
fuck a
me take
nigga up.
quantum
You know what I'm
leap.
saying? Like who is this nigga? I feel like that's the type of shit that'll get a nigga shot. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
And I'm
right.
out here just saying that in general. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Coming to these own conclusions in my mind at my
Right.
crib. Like, that's all I want to do is make niggas think, bro.
That's what it is.
That's what
too.
I always used to tell,
That
man.
nigga
Just
said.
think for yourself, man. Start thinking. Man, listen, man. I'm so sorry, but
Hey man, tell him D man.
bro, you cannot rely on school to teach you not to be a fool. You know, I don't know how else to say that shit, but damn it, think for yourself.
Hey, what you talking about?
Come on, man.
Don't
Start
believe the hype.
opening your eyes and go and ask certain questions that should have been asked long time ago.
What you
When
talking
your
about?
ass sat in that class and just said yes sir, yes ma'am, and filled out that paperwork and hope for an A.
You probably
you
A ain't
talking
gonna
about?
get you in there today.
you probably believe
I'm
you can
sorry.
fly too.
Don't you dumb nigga?
I got hey, I got some lakefront property to sell you in Idaho, you dumb motherfucker.
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Niggas
yeah,
straight
everybody
up.
still, but think sometimes. Just take
Use
a
your
second
brain.
and use your brain, bro.
And what
We don't
makes
use
sense.
it as much as we should already.
Right.
And don't follow the crowd. Like, don't be afraid to be who you are.
Right.
Because when you're doing that, you're not even, tapping into yourself. You know it feel wrong. When you feel that gut feeling, follow it. Listen to it.
Real shit, man. That's
Can't
real,
nobody
man.
be you like you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what the world want. We want different. I want different.
Right.
I don't want the same shit over and over and over again. That's a robotic shit, a machine to me. I want to see
Yeah.
something different. So be yourself, man. That's all you need to be. Forget trying to be something. Just be you. That's
Just
all
be
you
you.
gotta be, man.
Everybody different. So if you original than a motherfucker.
Already,
Yeah,
you were
right.
born
Everybody
that.
want to be original. I ain't never heard nobody say I want to be like, just like I want to be just like B. You don't want to be about like your peers, nigga. You want to be
I ain't bad to be
original.
like.
Right.
But you know,
be
be your damn self.
be you,
Can't be me, man. Don't be mad at you
Yeah.
trying to be like me.
Be YouTube viewer. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
That's real.
Hey man, I want to ask about something, man. As far as the album, man, that you just dropped, man. What's the name of the album? First quarter.
Yeah,
nigga.
it's called First Quarter.
And you see, and you know what month it is.
Right.
It's like literally the end of the first quarter.
Right.
Nigga.
On time.
Yeah.
Was that all thought out?
Of course. But man, I tell you this,
The boy
dog.
got strategic.
Like, man, the decision to drop 52 songs throughout the year, you know what I'm saying, one a week, was spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? And once I thought of it, I had to, plan from there. And like I was telling bro, after doing this, like I have a formula now. But like I had so much music that I couldn't decide on dropping that I had to say, fuck it, let's just drop it.
There you go.
So as I make music now, I'm not like, I gotta sit on this too long. Where's it gonna go? Nah, fuck it. We're gonna drop it.
Put it out.
Yeah, I can work on it.
I'm
I'm
getting-
planning on the
every
date when I'm
song
gonna
is
drop that
better.
motherfucker, and then that's it.
Every song is good. That means you shooting a hundo from the field,
Bro.
nigga. If
And that's
if you
why I think
recording every song and you putting this shit out,
you
Whatever
talking about,
shot you
I ain't,
man.
got, I ain't got no throwaways. I ain't got no
Come on with it, man.
throwaway. I ain't got no throwaways, you idiot.
Come on with the game.
Oh, my
bro.
shit tight.
We keep coming up with new
Ain't
content,
talking about,
man.
man. We out here,
Getting
man.
these numbers
Doing
like
this
that.
shit all day, man. But the thing is, you gotta make niggas come to you, bruh. I just
Real
thought about
shit.
that today. Like, Word Studio is a one of a kind place, nigga. What you do is one of a kind. You gotta make niggas come to you.
Real shit, man.
Cause out here, nigga, you can go to
For
an artist
real.
showcase. Everybody trying to come to an artist showcase. Hey, look at me. Fuck that.
Right.
Nigga,
Let
come
me
see
come-
me.
come
You
see
see
me.
this
Hey,
shit jumping?
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yep.
Talk that shit.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying, bro?
Yep.
Make niggas come to you, bro.
Talking about-
This shit hard, bro. Like, everything is based around heart, if you ask me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From your job to your lifestyle, bro. How bad do you want it?
You can
That's
get
a
it.
testament of your heart.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Think about when a nigga go play the Super Bowl, bro. When
Right.
they out there, they put they heart on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you
Yep.
see a nigga who really passionate about playing basketball, he don't give a Trey Young, bro.
Oh,
The
come
Hawks
on, man.
is not the
Good
best
example.
team. I ain't gonna say they suck because I fuck with the home team.
time out,
But
right,
look,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Trey Young put his motherfucking heart on the court every
do.
game,
Every
dog.
game, man.
Straight
He
up.
be excited to go against Kyrie. He might get cooked a little bit, but that young nigga be excited, bro.
That's real shit,
And that's
man.
heart, you know what I'm
Going
saying?
in. You right.
The rest of y'all niggas out here, y'all know we suck. We ain't gonna win. It's the Warriors. Why would I come out? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Face ass.
Yep.
He
Lame
like,
ass
he,
niggas.
you know what I'm saying? I get to go against
Don't
Steph
deserve
Curry,
to be
bruh.
there.
I get to go against Steph Curry
Yep,
tonight,
yep,
bruh.
yep. That's how he be.
He might cook the shit out of me, nigga, but I get to go
I
against
just
Yeah.
need,
Steph.
all I gotta do
I'm
is
about to
get
learn
one
from
highlight.
the best. I played against Steph Curry tonight.
All I need is one highlight again.
Come on, bruh.
I'm gonna get one.
You seen that one time I got him, though? I
one.
tell you,
That
Steph,
back to
hey,
the crib
yeah,
with
Steph,
me, boy.
Steph gonna
Yeah,
bite
yeah.
on that, nigga. Yeah,
Right,
Jay hit him
all
with the
right.
ah.
Yeah, he
You know
gonna
what I'm
bite.
saying? Shit.
He gonna bite. He
That's
gonna
real,
bite.
man.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty in the shit, man. Like,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna be pretty.
That's
but
real,
but
man.
how bad do you want it?
That's real, man. You showed how bad you want it, man. I mean, just putting that whole experience together, man, and down at Word Studios, man. I mean, you know, I gotta ask you, man, like, cause you know when you first walked out and you began the conversation. Of course, we talked about the nip and everything, but you got into the story mode, man. Like, did you?
Yeah.
I mean, you really put me there with you at that
smart.
moment.
That was a good
I
idea.
mean, that whole idea, that whole thought process, where did it come from, man?
Yeah. I think every song had a story, and that's the beauty about, you know, doing a song a week. Cause like I take the time to focus on the song, think about where I want to go with it, create a single art, you know what I'm saying? Which I know at the end is gonna be one singular art for the album.
Right.
But like every single has its own art. Think about when somebody else drop a single, you know what I'm saying? There's a single
Right.
art to it. It might be on the album, but You saw that single art.
I saw it right there.
So like, I wanted to explain it, and it's crazy because me and bro kind of had like a back and forth about playing the whole album straight or breaking it down in pieces. And I was like, I just want to explain every song, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get a chance to like tell them where my mind is coming from, and like I already knew, so I didn't have to write a script for the shit. And like that's what made me the most comfortable.
That's why it was so hard.
110, man.
And that's why it was so hard because it felt like. I mean, it didn't feel like, but he was talking so well, nigga. It sounded like, you thought it was a movie, nigga.
You still felt
it was like we was watching a fucking movie, bro.
I feel it, man. I feel the universe working. But I feel like, in order to get something out of the universe, you got to put in the work yourself.
I already said that's
it.
gospel.
That's it. That's the gospel. That's the good news.
Tell you.
Putting the work yourself, man. Speaking of work, man. We here, man.
Yeah,
you're a rapper.
Oh man,
and that's really a real job.
What this is? Sway in the morning, bro.
this is what you talking
Where
about.
DJ D
night,
DJ Wonder at. We gotta get DJ Big Bird on the turntables out this one,
right? You know what I'm saying?
No beat, we going in.
Well, yeah, no beat. So
hey, y'all throw some subjects out. You know what I'm saying? I start off with that. What's the first thing that come to mind?
Jordans.
Jordans.
Yeah.
That brings me back to porridge and how nothing rhymes with orange, but that's my favorite color. It's crazy because earlier in the podcast, I told you I was inspired by my brother, none other. But it's crazy because, what is it? Birds of a feather tend to flock together. So I guess I'm going to be around that nigga forever.
Composition.
You know what I'm saying? We cut from the same cloth. That's all I got.
You went in on that thing,
man. Thank you.
Off the top, man.
What you got, T?
Man, I want to play a quick game, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We're gonna ask you a couple questions, man.
Game time. What you talking about? Game. What we gotta do, like introduction to the game?
All right.
Bro. What you got?
I like games, nigga. I'm competitive and shit.
All right, well, hey, we finna get it.
Do I score points?
Man. You know, this is the what you talking about SAT, man.
SAT.
Simple ass test. Because all the answers is your own answers, so you ain't gonna get them wrong.
I feel stupid if I feel okay. It's all right. Bet. Well, shit. That's a simple ass test.
All right, here we go, man.
Shit.
Simple as that. Check it out, man. Pet peeve, man. What's a pet peeve of yours?
Lack of knowledge, dog. Just not being in tune with yourself. Self-hatred, whoever you are.
What's your problem is?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not a fan of that.
Right. Be behind me.
Right. Be in tune with yourself at least. Don't come around all unconfident and shit.
Right.
Negative energy, too.
Yeah. That is
I don't like that shit. Complaining and shit. You know
beat it. Scram. Skedaddle.
Right.
What's
Ski-daddle.
Skedaddle. What's the guilty pleasure of yours?
Scoffs. You know what I'm saying? If we was watching the what is that? The shits at the bottom.
The CC.
Yeah. The subtitles. It be scoffs.
Scoff.
You know what I'm saying? Next question. Look, nigga. Self-explanatory. Right. Use your imagination.
Right. You figure it out.
Right.
Good answer. All right, nigga. Best flavor Kool-Aid of all time, nigga.
Sugar.
Oh, this nigga want more sugar.
Put some more sugar in that shit.
That's the best flavor, nigga. Sugar.
Syrup.
You got sugar Kool-Aid. That's all I need.
That's all you need, nigga. Oh my
I don't care what color it is, nigga. It's just sugar.
Let me ask you right quick, y'all niggas used to eat the Kool-Aid with the sugar and just that's it.
Yeah, in your hand with your finger. And your finger be red and shit in your tongue. That's some kid shit.
That shit delicious. I don't think
you do that as a grown man now.
I got me a whole Ziploc bag at the house, 35 gallon Ziploc bag.
35 gallon.
Kool-Aid.
Nigga, that's a suitcase.
I'm gonna make 100 quarts.
That's cocaine, nigga. What is that?
I call it Kool-Aid.
Yeah, you selling dope.
I'm gonna make 100 quarts, nigga. Oh shit. Oh god.
35 gallon. Come get you some.
35
I got it
gallons?
for sale, boy.
Yo, do they make those Ziplocs?
Man, I'm
Man, you gotta
selling.
get that at Sam's Club.
Hey, my dog. I gotta get that at BJ's.
Nigga, you gotta get.
You gotta get that at Acme, nigga.
I was gonna say you gotta get that shit on Mario 3, nigga.
That come out the box, nigga.
Out of Acme,
the mystery
nigga.
box on Call of Duty, nigga. Zombies, nigga. That nigga got a wonder weapon, nigga. 35 goddamn gallons.
Oh my goodness, that's some shit. Oh, I just can't stop picturing that shit.
That's
Keep
a lot
it.
of Kool-Aid if y'all ain't picturing it yet.
All right. Okay.
You hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, man. Let's see. Okay, I got a couple more, man. Your SAT, man. Oh, your SAT, man. See what you gonna score, man.
How many? 3 for 3, 4 for 4?
You know what? I think I'm.
gonna check
Yeah, I'm
later.
2 for 3.
Yeah, 2 for 3.
You
doing the 35?
Yeah, I go for the 80. You know how many total is it?
Right. All right, man. One gotta go, man. Your favorite food, Wi-Fi, or all Andre 3000 lyrics.
Damn, what
One
kind of
gotta go.
question? Nigga, my favorite food.
That's it. Out of here. You need that
You ain't eat
Wi-Fi.
none of that
I'm
shit
gonna
no
make
more.
up a favorite food so you can get rid of that motherfucker. Yeah, nigga. Potato salad with raisins in it. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite shit ever.
Please don't take that away.
Well, that's great. Yeah, it's delicious. Yeah.
Please don't take that
Yeah,
away.
you talking about gonna get rid of that shit. Kick it out the window, nigga, in the bowl. I don't care if it hit the window, you know, just kick it, nigga.
With raisins.
Yeah, with raisins.
I done
Right.
seen that
Hey, that's
shit
smart.
before.
Hey.
Right.
Hey,
You look at it with
you
the
get a bonus point for that answer. Right
redeem myself.
there. For real, yeah, you
I'm
back.
out here.
You back. All right, man. All right, man. You win the lotto, man. You win the lotto.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first thing you gonna buy? And describe your 2 wives.
Cause you got to do the new will.
Not two.
got to do
That
the
go
little
back to
wheel.
my
You
what
got
is
to
my
do the little
what's my
wheel.
number 2? What was that? Guilty pleasure.
Right.
Yeah, bullshit out here.
Describe, man.
Fucking nigga up.
You got. Hey, man. It's all imagination.
Is it?
Is it really real?
Hey, I'm about to make this shit happen.
Right. Talk it to exist.
The first thing I would buy,
Right.
a fucking new car, dog.
Hey, that's the realest shit ever.
I
man.
could use another one of them bitches.
Right.
Probably a place to stay, cause my folks pretty solid right now. I buy them a place to stay, but like, I don't know. I'd invest in my business.
Right. First.
That'd be the first idea. Like if I came up on $1 million, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, here's $1 million. I'd be like, all right, what's the best way to invest in what the fuck you doing right now?
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm
right.
saying?
Well, let me ask you this though. I mean, if you hit the Mega Millions though, would
Yeah.
you still try to invest in being a rapper?
Yeah, cause
still
being
wanna do that?
yeah, I don't do it necessarily for the money. That's why I do
Right.
it now, cause like I'm not making no real motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't no goddamn star artist, but like I do it cause I love it and I got something to say. And what I have to say is not dependent on how much money I have. You know what I'm saying? If I got rich, then the shit I'm gonna talk about will be a little doper. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, like what I'm talking about now is relatable to the people who are going through the shit. You know what I'm saying? Are experiencing it. So that's what I appreciate. I appreciate people being able to connect to that shit. So like, even if I was rich, I would still want to be an artist.
I make myself a multi-platinum artist if I got down hit the lottery and I
gonna
want to
buy
rap
all
out
your
all
albums?
my shit.
Man, you smart as shit.
Nigga
man.
said, make myself.
You
What
like-
that nigga J. Cole say? We got a stream for niggas is faking their streams.
I'm buying all the streams.
Getting your shit from
all
the
my
stream.
streams.
I'm good bullshit.
Count it up.
Nigga got 800 phones in the crib.
Right.
It's a room dedicated to just streaming his
I
album.
hired niggas to run
Yeah.
these phones.
Right,
man.
he talking about.
Yeah, you
Nigga,
mean,
what?
nigga? I got bucks, nigga.
All right, then the last question, man.
I got bucks.
Last question, man.
We ain't got racks no more, nigga. You got
bucks.
Antetokounmpos, nigga.
Nigga, you is nigga like Scrooge McDuck.
Giannis's, nigga.
Giannis.
You got some of them?
We got them G's.
Brick
The-
Lopez's,
the
nigga.
Giannis. The Giannis. Y'all stupid, man.
From the 3-point line, nigga.
Oh, metal brick.
Extra, baby.
Oh, shit.
Where Milwaukee at? I got Wisconsin,
Wisconsin,
baby.
Man. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from.
Yeah, you from Wisconsin?
Man.
I got a homeboy from. No, he from Nebraska.
Oh yeah, that's different.
It is.
I'm from
Them motherfuckers
Milwaukee.
in the same category for a nigga from the South.
Right, but it's different. Milwaukee, you get that shit like Chicago. That shit black.
For real?
Yeah, that shit all black, nigga. That
Damn.
shit hood in the motherfucker. That shit ain't
That
nothing.
shit black and flat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ain't got
It's like
damn
plain land.
streets. No hills.
Yeah. The
You
farms
see
and
about
shit.
4 miles down the
Not
road.
in Milwaukee, but outside.
Yeah.
Right. Milwaukee.
It's kind of like
city.
Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta is a city, but
Yeah.
outside this motherfucker.
Yeah, outside that shit is like
Rural as
Conyers
shit.
and Covington.
Damn sure ain't urban.
All right, nigga, last question, man. Here we go.
sir.
All right, what's your top 5 dead or alive that you'll have at your round table with you, man, to soak up game? If you can just soak up game.
Just all people.
Yeah,
Soaking
people.
up that game, that talk.
Man.
Dead or alive.
I have to start with Jay. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z. Just because as an artist, I'm sure he can give you a lot of game business-wise and, you know, as far as creating the best content, too.
Right.
So that'd be my number one. I'd probably go with Kanye next because I feel like it's just a radical. You're going to get a very radical person at the table, and you need conflicting ideas in order to create conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Right, real.
So, like, he going to say a lot of shit that everybody won't agree with, but you got to consider because it's an ideal. You know what I'm
how
saying?
you thinking?
Right.
Yeah, if
right,
you at a
right.
round table with people, you have to respect everybody's ideas.
Right. Exactly.
But I feel like Barack Obama.
Okay.
Barack Obama because he was in that position.
Right.
You know what I'm
Position,
saying?
deep
Like,
position.
and he invited a lot of people who the average president wouldn't have invited to the White House. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What, black people?
Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
Dave
niggas.
Chappelle went to the White House.
Niggas
dog.
went to the
You know
White
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like you had Nas, Rick Ross. Rick Ross got
Right.
lying. Like I'm
Yeah.
in the White House with a pocket full of weed, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's hard, bro. I
Okay,
love to
okay.
have a pre-rolled in my pocket, going to go see Barack Obama.
Right.
You think he did that shit for real?
I mean,
He put
I
in
would
his rap?
have. What they gonna pat Rick Ross down, nigga? Yeah, I'm here, nigga.
I would have.
But ain't no gun. You gonna take my weed?
They ain't gonna take it.
Right.
Though,
Ain't no
you
gun.
might
You
be
think
right.
if Snoop
Snoop
comes to the
said he
White House,
got
they
down
come
smoked in
on,
the
bro.
bathroom though, didn't he?
He smoked in
said
the
he
bathroom at the White
bathroom.
House?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah,
He said he sniffed.
Hey, that's epic, bro.
That's real. So you might be right about that.
Boy, you
Robert
crazy.
might have got down. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I say that just to get his I feel like his perspective would come from one of leadership, but also one of humility and openness. So like now that he's not a president, he doesn't have to be as politically correct. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if he says the wrong thing, he might still have to. Cause you know what I'm saying, he can't hop on this bitch and be like, yeah, nigga, so goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, oh my God, Obama was there. That's why we said fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like type
right,
shit.
though. You right.
You know
You
what I'm
right.
saying? But at the same time, if you catch him with the cameras off, I feel like Barack could give you a real conversation. Yeah.
It's a real OG shit.
Stevie Wonder,
Wow.
Okay.
Shit.
Why Stevie?
because he can't see. I would like to hear his perspective.
From someone who can.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially an artist.
That makes
So
sense.
like to hear people speak and to hear him speak about his experiences hearing people speak,
Right.
because that's pretty much all he
Because
can
he
do.
don't see
Right.
color.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. And then like I would love to ask the nigga the question like, hey bro, you can see it, but
Yeah.
like, you can
see
stop
something,
bullshitting
right?
with me, nigga.
I mean,
Hey,
the niggas I
he
got
gonna
up there.
blast Stevie, you know what I'm saying? He reach out for it type
Right.
shit. You like, got your ass, nigga. I knew it, right? Whoops. I know, right? Whoops. Give me the darker
Oh,
shades.
hell no.
Hey, man, much love and respect.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Stevie,
but
man.
shout out to Stevie, man. Real talk, bro. Cause like I'm a huge fan, musically. You know what I'm saying? Just as a person. But man, number 5. You know, that's a toss up between so many people. All this is a toss up. It's kind of on the spot question.
Right.
But
That's
damn.
That's why I'm like, damn. You actually good.
Big bruh.
Respect.
That's
That would be
real.
number 5.
That's
Because
That real.
even when we have conversations, there's conflicting perspectives, but we both grow from that shit. So I would love for him to be around the round table, you know what I'm saying?
right,
like
right.
giving his perspective and then like taking it in too. So when it's gone, we're gonna have a session and goddamn think about it. You know what I'm saying? You remember when Stevie said he could see colors and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was crazy, dog. You know what I'm saying?
We got the
so
answers.
like just some shit like that, man. Like I think that'd be dope.
That's a dope ass fire, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think I wouldn't even thought no fire like that, man.
Only part I thought about was Jay-Z.
The problem?
Huh?
You said it was a problem?
No, I said the only person that I did think
that
about.
you did like
that
consider. Damn.
Who
was your 5?
Man, I was like, I didn't even think about my 5.
Jay was the first one that came to mind. Right. That was the first one that came to mind for me. Just it's so much knowledge in that one person, bro. Like, you know, you can go back and get a Biggie or Tupac and no disrespect to them, but like Jay has seen all of these eras, nigga. Like he is, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, nobody's perfect. But nigga, imagine just a blunt with Jay-Z.
Right.
I mean,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
can skip.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine passing Jay-Z in the bathroom and he tell you some random shit. You be like, damn, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
My life has changed.
that's what I'm saying. I met Jay-Z, nigga, and saw that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's something, maybe the allure of Jay-Z and what he's created, but to have created that says a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in his own right. Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah. It's crazy because like you see all the women going crazy about like the Beyonce documentary right now.
What is that?
I don't know, but apparently
I ain't gonna lie, I saw it.
You saw the whole thing?
I saw in and I was in and out the room type saw it.
But it looks dope.
It looks
I told
dope.
bro we need to watch that
and
shit.
she actually went, you know, kind of in depth, you know, as far as, you know, her getting ready for the concert and her being pregnant with the twins and having the girl, you know, just motherly, you know, real down to earth. Another side of Beyonce that you probably don't see.
You never see.
But it's basically something that, you know, we all probably have seen before, but this is Beyonce. So,
I mean, I think that's dope. Like I was watching the preview just to, you know, when you are on Netflix and you watch and shit, and it shows the whole preview. Yeah. It was dope though. Like it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Right. And I love that, bro. I love film and documentaries based around artists because they give you a whole new perspective. Like, bro, like, you know, I love this because, I look forward to, like, the Breakfast Club interview. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, being on Sway where he like, all right, we got 16. DJ Wonder about to cue up the beat. Like that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching this shit for how many years? Like, I got bars on bars. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, so, like, seeing artists show a transparent perspective of themselves is beautiful.
My man is already prepared, man. I don't know if it might went over y'all head, but that man has already said he's prepared for the Sway in the morning, man. I'm just
holla at me on the 5 fingers, bro.
5 fingers.
What the day is? August the what, nigga? 2019, nigga.
Come on with it. Come on with it, man.
I might have to put that on the album like Sway call me.
Hit me up, Sway.
You know what I'm saying? Call me, Sway.
Ooh, call me
5
Sway.
years from now.
That was
5 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
What is your goals or what are your plans? What do you see yourself? What do you want to be? What do you have a 5-year plan? Or is it 10 years or 3 years or what? I mean, what's 5? I'm saying 5 years.
Yeah,
so 5 years.
Have you ever heard the saying, "Man plans and God laughs"? Right?
Yeah, no need no 5-year plan.
Say less.
But
less
fuck
than
with
you
me.
ever
You know what I'm
said.
saying? That don't mean you don't envision where you seeing yourself. You know what I'm saying? I see visions all the time and I try to manifest that shit. Like being on the Breakfast Club, you know what I'm saying? I see a vision of sitting there next to Charlemagne, like this nigga tripping, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. But like at the same time, in 5 years I see myself working for myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At least.
For sure.
In any form or fashion, I would like to be cutting my own check.
Business.
I've worked for people for too long. I've seen how they treat their workers, and even I would like to have employees and be the boss that I wish my boss was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I work this bitch from the top to the bottom. Right. So you can like I could teach you how to do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about that with bro. Like, you know, he dances and DJs. Like, once you perfect all that shit, then you bring other niggas in to teach other people how to do the shit that you already know. Now, you know what I'm saying? You making money in your sleep. Now you can go goddamn chill out on San Tropez and write your next movie.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit I'm on, bro. Like, I'm trying to goddamn like really take over and cut my own check, nigga. Be my own boss, bro.
Nigga, you ever watch Undercover Boss?
I mean, I seen like some clips on Facebook,
yeah,
but
that should be wild.
Real?
That's how.
Like they pull up on they shit. Like, what you doing?
But then everybody got a story like this company ain't shit. And then the boss be like, oh, damn, we ain't doing shit. You know
so they talking shit. He interviewing them, y'all. But see, you
asked
asked for that. When you treat your employees like that, of course they're going to tell you ain't shit.
But most of them at the end, start changing shit, changing policies and shit.
Oh, of course, because you goddamn bullshit. You was bullshit in the first place. You should have been pulled up to this motherfucker. They should have seen your face from the beginning.
That's real.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, you just the boss. They pull up once a quarter. They go once a motherfucking year to say, well, this is the numbers. Thanks for doing good. Or y'all need to step it up.
Yeah, I ain't with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck a boss like that. Man, I had a nigga who owned. Nigga, I used to work at McDonald's, dog.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I realize my potential now. But like, they put me in the drive-through.
Right.
Voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you speak well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga, I got nigga business is booming. You know what I'm saying? Niggas pulling up like, nigga, hey, I got that thing, nigga, try to hit it one time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit, we out here, nigga. You already know I had to pull up on you, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I don't even eat McDonald's, nigga. Fuck these niggas, but shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Oh, shit.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? To understand that and understand the potential that people see in you, but they will never tell you unless you see it in yourself.
Yeah, you got to.
They was like looking at me like, nigga, what are you doing here?
Right.
Like, of course we're gonna put you in the drive-thru, nigga. You the best thing smoking around this motherfucker.
Lucky to have you.
That's what I'm saying.
Real shit. Right.
But like until you understand that, then
see it for
you
yourself.
can't own your own shit. If you forever caught in the mindset of, well, I gotta work for somebody. I gotta find a job.
Yep.
Like, it's niggas creating jobs every day, B. You seen them sweet, like, what is that? Strawberries and grapes and shit?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
candy.
motherfuckers putting the candy on that shit.
Yeah.
That's a whole job, dog. Have you ever seen What's Cracking?
You said they put candy on what?
Yeah, it's like putting the toppings on like grapes. So they put like icing and sprinkles on that motherfucker. And people eat grapes with icing and sprinkles on them. They frozen grapes with icing and sprinkles on them. What? Right. It's my shit. But people buying it.
People buying
like,
it.
It's booming. It's booming.
All the
So like
rappers.
a candy apple almost.
Basically.
But a candy grape, nigga.
Right. But it's like, it's not
Niggas
caramel.
teeth finna fall out, bro. All y'all niggas teeth finna fall out, bro.
Somebody capping. You know what I'm saying? Somebody bank account
Candy on
getting
grapes.
fatter. You know what I'm saying?
You crunching on grapes.
It's like, yo,
candy.
like niggas is coming up with shit every day, bro. So to say that you have to work for somebody is putting yourself down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sit here at
Talk
Coke,
about
bro.
it.
Like, what I do, I make Coke a lot of fucking money.
Right.
They pay me a
Realize
lot of money, but they don't pay me enough fucking money.
Not for what you be
Not
doing.
for what I fucking do.
It's very
And
important.
what you really
Yeah,
sacrificing in
and
your
if
own
Coca-Cola watching this shit, nigga, you need to know that.
life. Pay up, nigga. Hey, you talking
What,
about?
hey, what Riley say on the episode? Yeah, you bitch ass nigga, you owe me, nigga. Pay up, Coke. Pay up, nigga. Pay up, pay up. Talking about, man.
Coke, man.
I'm making too much
real.
money for you to fire me.
That's real, man.
You know what I'm saying? What you gonna get
any
rid of me?
company. Yeah, that's real for any company, man.
Yep.
But then the crazy part is they use their workhorse until it die.
That's
You know what I'm saying? They'll find
real.
another workhorse. Somebody gonna step up or learn from me.
Right.
Number, man.
Yeah.
Just a number,
That's it.
man.
Number and payroll.
That's
You
it,
work
my
for
dog.
yourself.
Number and motherfucking payroll, man.
Then you're the boss.
on the,
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
man, on the closing side, man, I want to say pleasure having you.
Man, pleasure being here, bro.
I want to say, if y'all remember the Vince Carter in the dunk contest when that nigga put his arm in the rim, nigga, and everybody was just quiet, nigga, like no reaction, no nothing. That's how it was when this nigga played the last song of the album, bro. The Catch Me, nigga, that shit went off, nigga, with no reaction, nigga. Like, oh shit. Every song was dope. That was my thing. I was just frozen. I was just lyrical OD. I was just fire. Overdose with fire.
It was hard to regurgitate everything that you had just heard because it was so much shit to sit there
So
and
much
think
good
about
shit.
and good shit. Because once you heard something, like, oh, I like that shit. And then another one came on, like, wait a minute. Oh, I like that shit. You done forgot about the other one
like
that you
the
like.
best.
It's like, damn, I done
So
walked
y'all
all the way through this motherfucker. And I done heard everything. And I still like, damn, where does it end? And it ended, and I hated it. I'm sorry. I hated the end. I hated the end. You know how you go to the movie, you be like, man, I hate the end.
Man, that's it.
You just gonna stop right there,
nigga. You just gonna drop like that.
That's why I had to hit you with the season ender, like, you know what I'm saying? Catch Me was like the final song, but then the season ender with bruh talking, like, it was just.
I like that, man.
You know what I'm saying? It was an emotional, like, hey, look, let me give you some real shit though.
Right.
This is the fuck going on, you know what I'm saying? So like,
real shit. Hey man, I just want to say, man, honestly, and I had thought about telling you this off camera, but I want to tell you to on camera. Bro, you got and Dave, bro, your brother, man. I done met a lot of celebrities, and you know, like when I say met, I don't necessarily mean like just hey, how you doing? Take a picture, met. Like actually been around them a few days and sat down, spoke with some of them. Straight up, bro, you got something on you, man, that is very special, bro. You got star power. I'm just gonna say with the word that keep coming to me is star power. Star power.
Yeah, definitely.
When I first walked into Word Studios and we shake and dap hands, I knew it right then. When you got up there and you start speaking about each and every song, I felt every last bit of it. I felt like I was actually with someone who has already been known, who knew everybody, and I was the one who was just there to witness that. I felt all of that. I want to say that, you know, your thoughts, your the way that you carry yourself and everything, it's elite, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not just saying this shit. I don't just say shit like this anyway, period. It's elite, my brother. And I appreciate this moment that we having with you, because T, honestly, I do believe, man, this gonna be one of the ones that people gonna come back and do research
like, damn,
on.
Nigga,
like, yeah, straight up. And that's between me and you, my nigga. And but
he wanted to
Josh Owens, man. Josh Owens.
Josh Owens.
Owens. O-W, I'm sorry. Owens. And I think he will win at the end, my dog. I feel like you're doing your thing, man. Just stay humble, stay being you, stay doing what you do, my dog. And I salute you, man. All the way 100. Straight up. No sauce on them, no drip, none of that bullshit, my nigga. I'm just being 100 with you.
That real, nigga. That's real.
Nigga.
That shit the truth.
To another nigga from the A.
That shit
I appreciate you. I'm glad to meet you.
This shit humbling, man. It's one thing to have confidence in yourself, but it's another thing to hear people actually say it, you know what I'm saying, and express it in a way that really comes off genuine. You feel me? To the point where I know what you saying you genuinely feel. And I appreciate that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it does something to my spirit. It does something to, like I said, even the listening experience was empowering, you know what I'm saying? I felt something by it from the love that was given back to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was nervous about that shit. You know, you get the anxiety of doing shit, but, you know, even beyond all that, bro, like, to study this and know that I put so much time into it and to see it come to fruition is a testament that I have to pass on to the next person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I believed in this shit way before it was shit. And I came up with an idea of what I needed to be, and I created it and made it, and people expressed it back to me. You know what I'm saying? Right. So like, to hear that shit, man, it tell me I'm on the right path.
Damn right.
It tell me shit, bro. Like, it's only a matter of time, you feel me?
On that side path right there, wild on the side right there, wild.
Early.
Hey, you talking about it early?
What you talking about, man?
What you talking about? We had him through here early, man.
That's hard,
Josh Owens.
Thank y'all, man.
Shout out your social media real quick, black man.
Ready, man. I'm gonna see y'all niggas around, bro. We pulling up.
Shout out your social medias.
Yes, sir. You can follow me at MROHWINS on Instagram. That's Mr. Owens, like Mr. O Wins. On Twitter, it's Sir Owens. So, like, you know, overseas, when they be like, Sir Quadrille the Third. Sir. You know what I'm saying? Right, I'm Sir Owens. Same concept. Right. Sir Owens.
You know,
right. So, yeah, man, I'm everywhere, man. I'm telling you, my Instagram is really where I'm at in the story. I just try to stay active, man. You know, I'm here. Follow me.
It is. You see this picture right here.
Man, what?
I'm
Hey,
telling
look,
you,
the
nigga,
business
I
is
already know you
our
really be-
wavelength elevates normal society. Our wavelength elevates normal society.
That's spelled Owens.
Owens.
Acronym.
OWENS.
We doing acronyms and things. You feel
Why
me?
you waiting out here?
Hey, but Big Bro came up with that shit.
Shout out to,
Our wavelength elevates normal society.
shout
You
out
know what I'm saying? We
shout
bringing
out
you
to
up
DJ
here.
Owens.
You might feel like you got abducted, but shit, when the last time you been to space?
Hey man, I just have a.
It's supposed to be scared.
I just had a premonition.
Yeah,
I done
premonition.
seen this shit
No
somewhere before.
way.
I'm sorry, man.
No.
Next episode.
You in. Big Bruh, you gotta have Big Bruh out there, motherfucker.
Hey man,
You
Big Bro
got to.
definitely coming through
That
this
is straight
motherfucker
up,
next
dog.
time.
Right,
Come
right,
on with
right.
the game.
Who in the
man.
J.O. I'm being the back like shit, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, goddamn. I had to pop up. You thought I wasn't gonna pop up, nigga. I was on the last episode.
Right, dude. what you talking about, nigga? Shit. Well, you know,
Yeah,
you
what's
know.
up,
well,
man?
you know, we manage TGRoom.net. Mr. Call me by my government.
Follow these niggas,
Already,
man.
It's
We
your
out here,
boy,
man. It
your
real content,
player
man. Real
partner,
shit, bro.
Your boy B, man. What's
Yeah,
happening? It's
yeah.
podcast. Shout it.
Yeah.
And this is
What you
talking
talking
about?
What you talking about?
Podcast.
Podcast, baby.
With your ugly ass.
With your ugly face. Do, 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 do. Get this nigga off the set, man. That nigga,
We ain't on the N word. We on the N word, nigga.
Mark ass nigga don't get no love. East side nigga smoking West Coast drugs. West side bitches giving West side love on the West side, posted with my West Coast thugs. Nigga looking hard like he mother.